I'm going to tell you what causes this ugly tip burn in lettuce and the 5 things that you can do to fix it. But first, for the next 30 seconds, we're going to go over what tip burn is. Tip burn is a calcium deficiency in the young leaf cells. What happens in a calcium deficient plant is as the plant is growing and building those new cells along the leading edge of a young leaf, those cells are deficient in calcium, and calcium is the structure and the rigidity of the cell. So what happens in a building without strong walls? It's over. So that's what happens with those little cells. They collapse and they turn brown, and that's your tip burn. Okay, so how do you fix it? Here are the 5 things to do. First, check if the calcium is available to the plant to begin with. So get a water or soil sample. In our hydroponic lettuce system, we like to see the calcium between 130 and 160 parts per million. That's 130 and 160 parts per million. Also, if another nutrient is too high or the pH is out of whack, that can hinder calcium uptake. Second, check the roots of your plants. Make sure you don't have an issue there. Maybe you have a pythium outbreak or something. Just make sure that you got a good root system and that plant can pull calcium in to begin with. Third, high humidity, the bane of all greenhouse people, right? What happens with high humidity is a plant can't move calcium through itself fast enough to support those new cells, and then those cells collapse, and that results in a subpar product. And number 4 is too much light. This rarely happens in the winter, but if it is too much light, what's happening is the plant has the capability to outgrow itself, to outgrow its calcium uptake, and that results in tip burn. And number 5 is water dripping and impacting the plant. And that looks like this. So this plant was physically impacted with dripping water, and these leaves are like really stiff. Water dripping beside and splashing will do that, or a bubble bursting right beside can also impact it with like micro droplets, and that causes this. It doesn't look like this. It's more the leaves are stiffer, but it's definitely something that can happen in winter when the humidity is high. So here's a little bonus. Potassium really helps other nutrients. Water and other nutrients move through the plant. So make sure your potassium is in check too. We like to keep it between 160 and 200. And keeping the nutrients in check is obviously super key, or keeping them in their appropriate ranges. And so there's another video I have, I'll link it in the description, and also there's a spreadsheet to keep it all. It's very easy to use, it's all laid out great. So I'll put that link down there as well. So yeah, if you think your issue might be nutrient related, definitely give them a peep. They'll help you out.